Now from 12 Sports, this is the Wendy's Friday Night Blitz.
Welcome to the Friday Night Blitz. It's hard to believe, but it's the last week of the regular season for all but Division IV here in Rhode Island, and the playoff picture is starting to take shape.
It's unbelievable. It felt like week one with the weather that we got, but the games had big implications, specifically our game of the week, which featured two teams battling for a playoff spot in D3. Winner gets in. Pilgrim hosting Moses Brown. The Patriots would have to stop Miles Craddock if they wanted to win. Pilgrim starts hot. They get a turnover. Then Chase Roberts airs it out to Cole Begelli, who scores on his senior night. Pilgrim up 6-0. 12-0 Pilgrim later on. Craddock gets the carry and prances in for the score, and it's 12-7 after the PAT. Same score, second half. Craddock breaks off a big run, and he's gone to the house. He gives his squad the lead. They tack on another extra point, 14-12. Craddock with all three of his team's touchdowns. Quakers get in the playoffs, 21-20, the final.
Craddock shot out of a cannon. North Kingstown student section always pumped up in the pink out tonight. Third quarter, NK up 7-0. Central driving. Michael Torre bullies his way into the end zone. The extra point would be good, so we're tied at 7. Fourth quarter, same score. NK looking to take the lead back. Liam Kennett makes good on his field goal attempt. NK takes a 10-7 lead. Then with seconds left in the game, Central looking to send the game into overtime. Mark Santos' kick, no good, so 10-7 would be your final.
Hendricken visiting East Providence in a non-league matchup right down the road. Hawks with the lead, they add to it. Rajai Francis takes the handoff from Dylan Lynch, busts through the line, he is off. 40-yard run to the pay dirt. And check out the dance moves as well. Big man can do it all.
Good stuff.
A little later, Hawks strike through the air. Lynch play action. Fake finds Sebastian Laura. Nice grab by the freshman. Keep your eye on number 14. Hawks end the regular season at 6-1, 42-21 the final. They'll face Central in the D1 semis next week.
Westerly and South Kingstown facing off. First quarter, no score. Westerly has it at midfield. Landon Husserl lets it fly, drop right in the bucket for Luke Nelson. 48 yards on the touchdown there, and it is 7-0 Westerly. Then just before the half, same score, Andrew Bozick from 27 yards away. It would be 10-0 at the half, and Westerly would roll 31-13.
Johnston and Narragansett in a big hole trying to come back. 8-3. The pass tip. Jahaziel Rodriguez is going to take this one back to the house. What a play by him. All the way back. No pick six, but Johnston got to keep the ball. They would drive the length of the field. It would end up scoring anyway. Johnston rolls over Narragansett 41-20.
Tolman Coventry playing for seeding in D3B. Tigers up 8-0. Quarterback Noah Taylor lets it fly. Sammy Sosa making the catch, and it's a house call. The touchdown would give Tolman a 2-score lead. But the Oakers weren't giving up, trying to get on the board here, and they do. Zane Parenteau with the TD, but it wasn't enough. Tigers win 28-8.
Lincoln trying to finish on top of Division 3A, hosting Tollgate. Lions up early, and they add to it. Tyler Durang finds the outside and the end zone. It's a 3-score lead for Lincoln. The Titans trying to rally. Jaden Pena is going to find Mason Tanner, who fights his way for the first down. But the Lions kept their foot on the gas. They run away with it, 42-12.
Hey, the end of the high school football season is coming down to the wire. Teams are fighting to make the playoffs. Let's look at some more highlights. Rogers hosting Ponagansett tonight. Vikings looking to get on the board early. Quarterback Miles Ventura under center sneaks it in to the end zone for the touchdown. Chieftains looking to get something going on offense. Running back Caleb Brock takes the handoff, shoots through the middle of that defense, bursts into Viking territory. Ponagansett wins a close one, 15-8. Middletown hosting North Smithfield. Northmen down early, trying to get back in it. Quarterback Benjamin Black drops back, hits Taylor Smith. They sets the Northmen up in great field position, but they were unable to cash it in. Islanders trying to extend their lead. Quarterback Julian De La Cruz finds receiver Julian Gilman. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Middletown runs away 33-7.
All right, thanks, Derwin. Still to come on the Blitz, we've got Eric Rube joining the show, and we're going to break down the 4 games that really mattered tonight. We'll be right back.
The Wendy's Friday Night Blitz continues on WPRI 12.
Welcome back to the Blitz. Eric Rube here in studio. We're going to talk about some of these games that had big playoff implications, and none more than our game of the week, Moses Brown and Pilgrim. It was win or go home. One of these teams going to the playoffs, one of them going home, and it's Moses Brown who makes it 21-20, a close game there. And we talked a lot about Miles Craddock's return being big, a reason why Moses Brown was in this position. But looking at that matchup between those two teams, what did you see?
I mean, the thing that impressed me most, honestly, after the game was how Pilgrim fought in this game. They knew what they had to do, try and stop Miles Craddock. And for the first half, they put it together. They took advantage of 2 early Quaker errors, got 2 big touchdowns off their pass game, and they looked to be in good shape. That fight was there. But once Miles Craddock got going, that Moses Brown offense got going, they put it away quick. And yes, it was a 1-point game, but the Quakers were in control in that second half.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Quakers, they advance, and they get that D3 playoff spot over Pilgrim. Pilgrim going home, but like you said, a great effort there. All right, we're sticking in D3. We're going to go to Tolman and Coventry playing for seeding in D3. So we've got Tolman 28-8 over Coventry. Did you expect it to be that big of a Tolman advantage?
I thought Coventry was going to have a little bit of fight. They had some turnovers in that fourth quarter, and that really hurt them. Turnovers have been killing this team. They've got some young players on offense, but they're still a strong, tough team. For Tolman, though, we've been saying it for the last couple of weeks, don't let the Tigers get hot. They get hot every October. Now they are. Now they're one of these teams that I don't think anyone's going to want to play in the playoffs.
All right, let's go to Westerly and South Kingstown for D2. Westerly 31-13. Westerly in control in that game as well. I know you talk about Westerly with a lot of talent there. Westerly, where do you see them winding up when it comes to D2 at the end of it all?
You know, they're a team that has a blessing at a certain position that everyone wants, and that's at quarterback. Landon Husero. He is a freshman, a 14-year-old who plays like he's a 22-year-old. Unbelievable arm, unbelievable poise. He is a difference maker and will be in the state as long as he's playing for the Bulldogs. They're going to have a good chance of getting the Super Bowl if this kid can keep playing, well beyond his years.
All right, and finally, we're going to talk about North Kingstown and Central. Another nail-biter, a very low-scoring game. NK coming out with the win there over Central. Is that what you expected to see? Did you think it was going to be a close game like that?
I thought it was going to be close, but I thought we'd see a little bit more defense from both sides, or a little bit more offense from both sides.
Less defense.
But the defense there shows that, I mean, that's what both teams are going to need if they're going to want to beat LaSalle and Hendricken in the next round. So it's a good showing. It doesn't really hurt either one. Now we're going to see NK against LaSalle, Central against Hendricken in the semifinals. Should be fun to watch.
And once you're in, anything can happen.
It's football, high school kids. That's the magic of the playoffs.
All right, thank you so much, Eric Rube. More of the Blitz is coming up. We're gonna talk about Coach Mic'd Up, and we're gonna talk about some Massachusetts games. But first, we're gonna go to break, and Coach Mic'd Up after the break is gonna be Vin Ucci.
The Wendy's Friday Night Blitz continues on WPRI 12.
All right, so we made it through Rhode Island, and now it's time to turn our attention to southeastern Massachusetts and the undefeated Dartmouth team looking to close out a perfect regular season, visiting New Bedford tonight. Indians up 14-8, and they would add to their lead here. Jackson Hart calling his own number, brushes off one defender, and then another finds his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Little celebration there with the big man. A little later, Hart takes the snap, rolls out, finds Donovan Burgo. Great grab from the senior. Dartmouth completes a perfect 8-0 regular season, 28-18 over New Bedford.
Big Green. All right, Taunton looking to push its record to 5-3, hosting Attleboro at Alexio Stadium. Tigers with the lead in the second half. They add to it. Dylan Keenan rolls out and finds Demetrius Sharion in the end zone for the touchdown. Taunton defense showed up as well. Keelan Jones is going to make the great grab on the tipped pass, but Nathaniel Ladow and the entire Tiger defense takes him down. Taunton cruises to the 28-6 win.
All right, that does it for highlights, and now it's the best time of the show. Sam, take it away.
No doubt about it. Coach Mic'd Up this week. It's Moses Brown head coach Vin Ucci.
Plenty of time here, guys. One play at a time. One play at a time. Just one play at a time. That's it. One play. Pass! Ball! Did he pick it? Did he intercept it? Good job! Good job! Let's go! Let's go! Come on! Strong right, 27M slant. Come on now, let's go, let's go, let's go. Is Mason in there? Yeah. Mason's in? Yeah. Okay, you're up. No! No! Henry! You gotta put it in his stomach, Come on, guys!
First group TNT.
Come on! We're gonna try to score. There's the ball in the third quarter. Stay at quarterback, okay? Tell Mason just to fill. It's doubles right. Tell Mason just to fill for we have a Garrett. 10 trap. Okay. Doubles right, 10 trap. Doubles right, okay? Doubles right. 60 hitches and go. Okay, nothing's there. Run, okay?
All right, still to come on the Blitz, we introduce you to our Band of the Week. It's Lincoln. We'll be right back.
The Wendy's Friday Night Blitz continues on WPRI 12.
Well, we've reached the end of our show, so before we leave, we got to send you off with our Band of the Week, which is Lincoln High School, and then whatever these guys are going to do.
Miles Craddock, this is for you.
Have a good night.